Okay, I'd just like to start this by saying this is not satire. This is not a joke. This is not The Onion. This is an actual news story on an actual news site. This is what the Trump hysteria has reached. This is literally like some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. When I saw this, I thought this was a joke article. I couldn't believe that a human being actually wrote this unironically. But let's quickly cover this. As Trump leaves press behind for steak dinner, incoming admin already showing lack of transparency. Okay, let's just look at this. In a highly unusual move, Donald Trump on Tuesday night left his Manhattan residence without notifying the reporters covering him or giving any indication of where he was going. Why does he have to tell the reporters? I don't get it. Fuck the reporters. I don't think he owes them anything. It's not like he was going out for political business. Well, let's get on to that. The maneuver seemed to deliberately limit access to the media. You think? We'll get into this. Let's just go and say what he was doing. That was... Let's just put this into context, shall we? So they're saying that he's deliberately covering something up. He's deliberately dodging the media. Why would they make these accusations? The only way the press ascertained his whereabouts was after a Bloomberg reporter who happened to be dining at 21 Club tweeted a photo of Trump and some of his transition team in the Midtown Steakhouse. Trump spokeswoman Hope Hicks later told NBC News he is having dinner with his family. Wife Melania, daughter Ivanka, and her husband, sons Donald Trump and Eric Trump were all at the restaurant. Okay, so this is like the level of crazy we've reached. So the man has been through a ton of bullshit. He's been through an election. He's spending all his time doing his transition team. He's probably working like 18, 20 hours a day, and he wants to go out and have a steak dinner with his family. And he's not allowed to do that. They're calling this like suspicious that he's going to have... I mean, come the fuck on. If I'm having Thanksgiving dinner with my family, okay, my dad makes a turkey, my mom makes mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes happen, along with popcorn, to be my favorite food. We have this. Would you want, when you're sitting there eating turkey, laughing with your family, maybe having a glass of wine, do you want a bunch of reporters there yelling at you? You know how the reporters treat this guy. But even if the reporters were, like, really, really favorable, you don't want them there when you're having a family dinner. Let's see here. Only indication, Trump's communication team did not respond to emails from the pooler requesting guidance. Okay. Unannounced motorcade. You should have told them. With his Tuesday night actions, the Trump administration is shaping up to be the least accessible to the public and the press in modern history. A human being wrote that. The man wanted to go to a fucking steak dinner with his family and not be harassed. This is what we've reached, people. This is a hysteria. I don't know what else to call it. This is crazy. Okay, a week after the election, Trump hasn't yet held a press conference, the longest any recent president has waited to speak to the press. This continues a weeks-long drought that has been going on since midsummer, when Trump last answered questions from the press. Well, it took Hillary that long to do it. Why would he go in front of the press? The press treats him like shit. If I was Donald Trump, I'd say fuck the press. But even that, I mean, the guy's busy. He has more important shit to do. He's busy his transition team. Trump has also refused to travel with the press corps since the election, a continuation of his campaign practices of flying in a separate plane from the media that covered him. The media covering the president-elect has also not yet been offered briefings on his transition efforts, which was a typical practice for past presidents that allowed the public to keep apprised of the new government. Let's see here. Until recently, Trump's staff weren't releasing readouts of his calls with foreign leaders. Why would he? Isn't that kind of personal? Like, it's just bullshit. Like, I repeat, a human being wrote this. This is hysteria. I don't know what else to call it. Let's see here. Let's look at this video.
Mr. President-elect, no heads up for the media, sir. Mr. President-elect. Mr. President-elect, no heads up for the media.
Oh my God, the man's going out for steak dinner. It's like Hitler. Hitler probably went out for a steak dinner without the media. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an actual news story. This isn't a joke. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll talk to you guys later.